Streaming. Alright. Alright, we're on. Welcome to Tough Calls. So much to talk about. Last time we were here, we still had some series to be decided. And let's just go ahead and start with LeBron. That seems to be the hottest topic. He won Game 7.
Mm-hmm.
How many points? 40-ish? 40?
Yep.
No, he had 45 because the record for most points, what they said during the game, record for most points in a playoff game, in a Game 7 is 47. I forgot who they said it was by, but he had 45. He missed one free throw at the end.
Mm-hmm.
He had 46. And then they just passed it in to Jordan Clarkson. So he could shoot the free throws on the next offensive possession. So LeBron wasn't really chasing a record. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had a chance to tie or break the record at the end of that game, but he chose not to. I mean, I'm sure he could have forced the team to give him the ball, but I don't know. You know, he's got his mindset on bigger things.
Yeah.
And
Are we live?
yeah, we're live.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, we're live. We're live for now
I see
on.
the link.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. But now 13-0.
Mm-hmm. In
And
first
it's
round.
13 straight
In first
in
round.
the first round. 13 straight first round wins, which Michael Jordan
Mm-hmm.
couldn't even play 13 straight seasons.
What argument are you trying to get at?
I'm saying it's like we're always comparing LeBron to Michael.
I can't have that conversation no more because you skip Kobe. You have to. LeBron has to catch Kobe, and then I have the conversation about him versus Jordan. So the conversation should be what Kobe did versus LeBron.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you think
Right.
at the moment Kobe is still closer to Jordan?
I mean,
I'm
what
not-
are we going about, stats or?
I don't know. I mean, everybody's got their own
Yeah,
personal.
Kobe has 5 rings, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, why would we? I can't discuss them anymore. Like, you skipping over a whole man.
I'm not just skipping that.
Kobe is closer to Jordan than LeBron is.
I'm only talking about what the popular conversation is at the time.
Well, those people don't watch basketball. They only look at box scores. So I can't even
yeah,
fathom to keep talking to them because they look at the box score. They go to sleep at night. They don't see the game. And when they're watching the game, they're really not watching the game. They're probably texting or on the phone or something. Boy, you just saw LeBron dunk. Oh, man, you seen LeBron miss that free throw? Like, they're not watching the game, like, studying it like I do. So it's like,
But to be clear, Kobe never caught Jordan.
no.
Okay. So that's
He never caught him.
okay because both
So-
both careers are done.
Yeah.
Neither can do more.
And what happened at the end of the career? He didn't catch Jordan. So what you think going to happen at the end of LeBron's career? He
Well,
won't catch Jordan.
I don't know. I mean,
Where is he going to get another ring at?
I don't know.
You think LeBron get another ring in his career?
The NBA is so unpredictable.
Man, he's not getting another ring. I think he knows that.
Why couldn't he get another ring?
Where could he go?
Go
to
to
get
Golden
it?
State.
How? They don't have enough money.
Don't ask for any money.
Just go there just to play. Like, hey, I'm playing for free.
Do you want the championship?
He don't care no more.
You don't care about championship?
No, LeBron don't care about no championship no more.
What's his agenda then?
Stat stuffer.
Fair enough. I mean, he's on track for that. He's on track to be all-time leading scorer in NBA history. 30,000, 10,000, 10,000. Oh, I keep reading this. I gotta send you the link. There you go. I'm about to send it now. Let's see. So now, okay, Kobe versus. Let's spend a few minutes on Kobe versus LeBron.
Mhm.
Kobe's career is done, and so Kobe can't do any more than he has. So LeBron, what would it take? I mean, first of all, has he passed Kobe yet,
Cool.
or is it still up for debate? Is it not yet kind of debatable, or he has passed Kobe to you?
Cool.
LeBron.
He hasn't passed Kobe yet.
So is he in the debate thing, or still got a ways to go before we even discuss it?
No. If we having a conversation just about rings, then we can talk about Kobe and LeBron. If we're talking about all around game, I already said that LeBron is like the best all around player ever. But as far as like the best just NBA player, like basically like the logo. When it's all said and done, should he be the logo? No.
Okay.
Because unless one day we come in this podcast, we probably be years in, we probably be on TV or something, and we say, damn, LeBron got more rings than Jordan. He don't even, matter of fact, you know what? Kobe got 5. LeBron don't even have to pass. You know what? If LeBron gets 6 rings, that means he passed Kobe, so him and Jordan will be a tie. But he still wouldn't be the best all-around player in the world. He just wouldn't be.
He's at the point where all the other greats are, where you're just measured by rings.
Yeah. But it just depends on who you're talking to. Like, what are you going about? Rings or what are you going about? Just tell me what you think about.
To me, if you were to just pick one individual category that is completely objective, I would go by Finals MVPs. And here's how that breaks down. Jordan has the most Finals MVPs with 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a tie with Shaq, Magic Johnson, and Tim Duncan at 3 Finals MVPs each.
Mm-hmm.
So those are your top 4.
So you're going to...
No, I'm just saying.
What are you going on?
That's
MVPs or?
Finals MVPs.
That's what you're going on?
Let's just say if that's my...
No, I'm saying, I'm asking you, what is it?
Yeah, let's say it... I'll go by that. I'll go by Finals MVPs. That means you're the best player, championship team.
So, there's no possible way that LeBron could ever get 6 Finals MVPs unless he wins 6 titles.
There's no possible way anybody can get 6 Finals MVPs. Shaq couldn't do it. Magic couldn't do it.
But who did it?
Jordan did it.
So there shouldn't be a conversation of who's better. LeBron.
Well, that's the way. That's why I like to pick that category, because it's hard to debate, and it seems fair enough. You were the best player on the championship team the most times. You're allowed to. I mean, you can play in the NBA as long as you want. Free agency, you can go to any team you want. You get to name your price at or below your market value.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really want to sacrifice everything to win a title, then players have done that. In the attempt to, Karl Malone and Gary Payton did that in 04 with the Lakers. Didn't work out, but then Gary Payton followed Shaq to Miami, ended up getting a title. But again, Gary Payton's not in the conversation for greatest of all time. Right now, Durant is sitting at 1 Finals MVP. If he gets LeBron also has 3 Finals MVPs as well. 2 Miami, 1 Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Jordan, who above everybody else, and then you got 4 guys right underneath him: Shaq, Magic, Duncan, and LeBron. Those guys have 3 Finals MVPs. And then you got a few guys of 2, like Kobe, Hakeem Olajuwon, Wes Unseld, which I'd be willing to toss him out of.
LeBron got 3 Finals MVP?
2 in Miami, when they repeat, 2012, 2013. And then 1, he got the Finals MVP against in 2016. So you do the 2 final, and Durant.
Tim Duncan has
3 finals. He's got 5 championships with 3 Finals MVPs.
I see it now.
1 year Parker got it against LeBron in 2007 because he had the biggest mismatch in the guard position. I think he had what's his name was guarding him, Candace Parker's brother. I forgot his name. Or Eric Snow was guarding him or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is peak Tony Parker. And then so now Durant, which is I'm kind of cheering for him now because I want to see somebody get a 3-peat.
I told you that's not gonna happen.
Not with Golden State.
It's not gonna happen.
Who's gonna So they're gonna either lose this year or next year then, because if they win this year,
Yeah.
someone's got to beat them next year.
The Rockets probably add a piece and beat them next year. They can't beat them this year just because Capella is not enough to get past the Warriors, man. I like Chris Paul. I like James Harden. Capella is not enough. He's not enough. Honestly,
He's not a good enough third best guy.
Man, no way, man. Everybody was screaming this. I sat in here. I said, if the Pelicans had DeMarcus Cousins, I would probably pick them to beat them. You remember I said that? I said,
yeah.
But then look what happened. Everybody was saying they could beat them with Anthony Davis. I was like, how? They got Draymond Green. He's gonna trash Draymond Green. I said, how? Draymond Green is a guard in a big body.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis is a guard in a big body. Anthony Davis never played on this stage before. Draymond Green has done this like it was yesterday. What does Draymond Green come back with? A triple-double.
By the third
A
quarter.
triple-double. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
there's people who don't know basketball. They're like, oh, he's going to kill Draymond Green. You can't kill Draymond Green. He's a guard.
He's effective everywhere on the court.
So a person who says, like, that triple-double, some people say Anthony Davis had, how much he had? I don't know how many points he had.
I thought he had a good game.
Yeah, he had crazy. He had a lot of points, but it was like people look at his points and say he had more points than Draymond. Draymond not trying to do that. He's not trying to score 30.
He's just trying to win.
He's just trying to do whatever it takes to win.
He knows he's not the number one option. That's Clay right now.
And he gets Clay open. Look and see who passes him the ball all the time. Either Draymond Green gonna clean.
Well, he's the center of the offense.
That's what he do.
And
that's what he do.
And that was, you know why that probably developed? Because back in 2015, I think this is before the Warriors. This is before they met in the finals. Mm-hmm. And this is Curry was the MVP in 2015. And a lot of people were saying the problem with Curry in the Warriors versus LeBron in the Cavs was that now your best three-point shooter is your point guard.
Yep.
So he can't pass to himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where Draymond was able to plug himself in, because somebody had to pass it to Curry, because Curry is the point guard, and but LeBron runs the offense. Clearly not the best three-point shooter, but he had Korver, Kyrie at the time, a few other guys.
Yeah,
so
they're 34 and 10.
So LeBron had the advantage to where you're the best player, point guard, but you're not the three-point shooter.
But
where Curry, I think that's why Draymond was able to plug himself into where he is today, because of the fact of Curry. You need somebody else to pass the ball and run the offense.
Yeah. It's kind of like Tim Duncan and Spurs. Tim Duncan comes up, leaves the paint, comes up, and sees everything. Then he throws it to either Kawhi or he can throw it out there to
Well, they had the high pick and roll in the corner three-point shooters.
Ball movement. That's why in Cleveland get a new coach, I would bet all my money on the Cavs winning the championship. With the team they have this year.
Who's available?
Mark Jackson. Jerry Stackhouse.
Jerry Stackhouse. I haven't heard that.
If LeBron gets a new coach, I will bet. With the team he has right now,
Jerry Stackhouse.
I bet.
What's he been doing? What has he been doing?
He coached the G League. They won a championship.
Nice.
I bet on it. Tyronn Lue. He lost that battle with LeBron.
That's a player everybody respects too.
Yeah, they're gonna listen to him. If Jerry Stackhouse don't get the Knicks job, wherever he goes,
I know he doesn't have a championship, but players respect him.
Yeah,
and he's doing a good job coaching.
That's what I'm saying. People like Mark Jackson. He played, so you'll listen to him. Kerr came in the game after Mark Jackson already built that team. Everybody's saying it's Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr didn't do shit. No. Mark Jackson taught them like, yo, y'all need to play defense. This is how we're gonna win. They always had that offense going. Always. They always had movement.
They just need another year.
And then Steve Kerr said, ball movement is a must. And that's what they do. But they play D. Mark Jackson taught them how to play D. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's what the NBA was down. They had everybody shooting threes, but they had the best three-point shooters. That's why they won.
He was the one that came up with Splash Brothers.
You know what I'm saying? So if they never, just say the three-point line didn't turn into this big thing with those two. If those two wasn't hitting threes like that, the NBA would not be.
And
where it's at right now.
And they, Mark Jackson's last year, 2014, yeah, they lost to the champion Spurs.
But they
beat everybody.
But they moved just like him though. They got movement just like him.
Not only did they win the championship, but they broke a record for like how bad they beat Miami by like a record margin of victory. Like if you add all the games together. So I mean, if you lose to that, I mean, there's no shame in that.
Mm-hmm. But like I say, Anthony Davis had 21 points in 10. But look, okay, this is a perfect example. Anthony Davis had 21 points, 10 rebounds. Guess how many assists he had?
All right, 2.
0.
Okay, that was close.
0. So how can you go against Draymond Green, who has a triple double, with somebody who has no assists?
Well, how many does he average though?
I'm sure he averages more than 1 assist a game.
I don't know.
Let's check it out. Even though there are people going to say, well, he has Rondo. That's what Rondo is for. Well, the Warriors have Draymond. That's what Draymond is for. So don't compare his points to this guy's points because that's not what he's out there to do. You have Kevin Durant and then you have Clay, who's going to score all the points. So you don't really need somebody else who you know what I'm saying, you're just going to make Anthony Davis play both ends of the court, which is going to bring the stats down. People don't understand that. I said Donovan Mitchell. I just said this even though Utah beat OKC. I said if Donovan Mitchell has to play both ends of the court, his numbers are going to go down. He had 21 points the other night and it got blown out. Because he got to actually guard somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be too tired to do all the stuff you've been doing when you just got to run back and guard somebody who doesn't even try to score. That's what I be saying. Like, if you watch the game, you'll understand the game and you'll be like, okay, I see what Sally was saying. Okay, I see why. Like, just watch the damn game. Then, like, this probably going to be off topic.
He averaged 2 assists a game.
Let's see.
That
means he's getting the ball, going to get a bucket.
That's normal for a center.
Yeah, he's getting the ball, going to get it. But, well, so what is Draymond? He's an astronomical type of player. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, he's too high. He gets a rebound and puts the ball in the court.
Yeah, he just makes the right play like LeBron, but he's not as athletic as LeBron.
Yeah, so
he's a very smart.
And he plays defense.
Yeah. He has
played the greatest shooter, second greatest shooter of all time, and he plays defense like no other.
Draymond has impact every spot on the floor, whether he's under the basket, at the 3-point line, at half court.
Yeah, this is a perfect question. I gotta go to this question.
For trivia or just the
No,
conversation?
this is a regular question.
Okay.
I just said Klay Thompson is the second greatest shooter of all time. Steph Curry is number 1 of all time.
Yeah.
How the fuck can you beat them? You agree with, or you disagree with?
I agree with that.
Now I'm saying, like, if you don't shoot enough threes, you can't compete with them. They will force you to go down the court and shoot a 3 and brick. Because in your mind, you're like, damn, I know he's going to shoot 6.
That's why they're never out of the game. And that's why you can't, like, rest at all.
And you know what people say? They're going to get tired by the end of the game shooting those shots.
Not when they're going in.
That's what I be saying. I be like, you hoping he missed those threes.
Okay, well, let's say they're both off. Well, now you got Durant.
That's the X factor. Every game. Did you see what Durant was doing the other night? Oh, my goodness. They had what's his name? Oh, I got to see his name. Boy, he was getting cooked. The white guy. Mirotic. I'm like, Mirotic had 9 points and 8 rebounds.
Now, I believe Durant doesn't know his name.
Bro.
I believe that.
Durant had 26 points, 13 rebounds in 32 minutes. Mirotic had 9 points, 8 rebounds in 29 minutes. Boy, there ain't no comparison.
And he was playing good in the last series.
And guess who the Warriors started last game? Nick Young.
Nice.
Ain't played last series. But what you think Steve Kerr doing?
Just
psychologically getting him back on board. Like, we didn't need you last series, but now it's coming up where we might need you to come off that bench and get it. So let's start him.
Yeah, he's thinking ahead.
He played 21 minutes. I mean, he really didn't play starter minutes, but you started him, but in his mind, he know, I feel like I'm here. He only had 6 points. But you started him to get his mind together to know, like,
be ready, yeah.
Like Cleveland just now playing Thompson. Fire Lou, man. Fire him.
I don't know, maybe Thompson did have a lot of stuff going on.
Did it change overnight?
New baby and all that, like.
But I say, did it change overnight?
Damian Lillard had a plane on standby in case for whenever his baby.
Yeah, but what changed with Thompson? He was sitting on the bench over there. $88 million man.
Well, a lot of times people try something new out of desperation, I guess.
You think that was out of... No, he was just chilling over there. He was just waiting to play. Fire Lou.
That's what I'm talking about. Lou was...
Yeah, get him out of here.
Lou was like, let's try something else.
No. LeBron said he wanted to go with... LeBron said he wanted to go with people who already been there with him.
Yeah. Players he trusts.
So who you think made that decision? Lou or LeBron?
LeBron made it.
Thank you.
Thank you. He made the decision for Lou to be the coach.
And guess what? Guess when he went to the locker room and said, Lou, I told you. Trust in me, man. I'm gonna get the job done. But you play Toronto like that, you might get swept.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm sure it won't. The referees ain't gonna let that happen.
Cleveland's winning that first game.
What's the bet? What's the bet? Hey, what do you want to bet, man?
You don't think it'll happen?
If Toronto wins, you got to do 20 push-ups on film.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
20 push-ups. If the Cavs win.
Okay.
Y'all see his bet.
All right.
20 push-ups.
Same for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cavs not winning that first game.
I said the Cavs are going to win the first game.
They're not winning the first game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you said the Cavs were.
Promise you. I promise you. Toronto gonna get them out of there so quick. It's gonna be like Toronto. Cavs beat them 3 out of 4 times this year, right? Something like that. All I know is they had Toronto's number. Like that's what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
Man, you don't got Toronto number, man.
I'm going by the fact that
John Wall, Bradley Beal, Porter couldn't beat Toronto.
I'm going by the fact that Toronto was on a 10-game losing streak in Game 1 until they finally beat Washington in Game 1.
Bradley Beal had 30-something the other night. They still won.
And this is usually the time of the year where Toronto kind of collapses and falls
they ain't
apart.
gonna collapse.
And
I watched them play the other night. I was like, damn, they actually played deep.
They didn't want the Cavs.
They started losing on purpose so they wouldn't have to play the Cavs.
No, they didn't. They wanted the Pacers.
Yeah. That's a better matchup. I wouldn't want the Cavs either with LeBron and the refs cheating me.
If you're already afraid of them,
psychologically, now
that's
we got rid of the Wizards. LeBron done went to Game 7. Did you not see what LeBron said after that game?
No, LeBron just had 7 games that finally get his team
Did you
together.
see what he said?
What did he say?
I'm exhausted. When does LeBron ever say that?
Yeah, he did play he tried playing every minute.
When does he ever say that? He spends $1.5 million on his body a year.
But he's playing so hard.
He just said, I'm exhausted.
Well, nobody can play that hard.
But that goes back to what IT said. We don't practice in Cleveland. Which means they're not going to practice. But you're going to have to fucking practice against Toronto's offense. You're going to have to, because you're going to figure out whether we switch here and all that. It'll probably be a walkthrough. Man, Toronto will get rid of them, boys. See, like Toronto.
They're going to win the series now?
Who?
Toronto.
I told you, bro. It's going to be hard to beat LeBron, man. You got a goddamn... That ref's going to cheat for damn LeBron. Every damn time somebody
That's why I'm
You said Game 1, though.
Yeah.
He's going to Canada, man. He's not going to be at home, man.
He's been there before.
He won't be at home. He's not getting those calls in Canada, man. Did you not just see what the way he did to the referees did to the Pacers? That's wrong, man.
They're not going to make LeBron play another.
Well, that's wrong.
They're not going to make him play another 7-game series.
That's wrong. Did you see Oladipo get fouled like that and they didn't call it?
I saw Paul George get fouled.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro.
What was going on with Paul George?
He was in Utah. You think them refs going to run out of the building? OKC would have had home court advantage. They would have won. Yeah, that's showing you right there.
That's their fault.
Yeah, and that's goddamn fault. Indiana fault for not winning that damn series in Indiana. That's their damn fault. They lost the series. LeBron didn't win it. They lost it. That game when goddamn Korver hit them goddamn threes back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? They lost that series. You gotta kill a gnat with a sledgehammer. Period. Mm-hmm. But the refs ain't gonna refs are not letting LeBron. Man, come on. LeBron, I'm telling these people how much there was more people watching that Game 7 game than there was watching the goddamn NBA Finals without LeBron, brother. Watch the numbers come out. You gonna say, damn.
They're just gonna keep watching him until he loses.
I never seen no shit like that.
So once LeBron loses, they can put on all the memes.
I never seen that shit. That's why I asked the other day, who got more hate, Mayweather or him? Like, I don't
That's
know.
LeBron.
This shit is crazy.
That's
No
LeBron.
way, bro. I see a lot of people talking about Mayweather. They want to.
Anybody burning his?
What, you gonna burn his boxing glove?
I don't know.
I
I
mean-
burned something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what you gonna burn? The same man who burned his damn jersey when LeBron left, that fucker probably went and bought 10 LeBron jerseys when he came back.
Yeah.
So the hate went away because he went back to Cleveland. And he
Why?
won the championship. He
No,
ain't
Miami hate him now.
No, Miami.
Well, everybody else hates him.
No, Miami can't hate him because you won 2 with us.
Well, then generally,
You
Everybody-
can't.
everybody
We ain't mad one because you won 2 with us.
why do you think people hate LeBron?
They're mad that they're watching greatness. I'm telling you.
Because he's better than Jordan.
His name, what did they say when he holds his arm like this? You witness or something?
Yeah.
Like, you can't get mad that you're watching greatness. Just
And you're choosing to watch it.
turn the channel.
Yeah.
But guess what they do? They turn the channel. Somebody call him on the phone. LeBron down by 10. Turn. Oh, I got to see this. I got to see this. What I told you the other day? I said, Bo, but you don't want to see that game. You was like, what? I said, LeBron going the fuck off. He going off. You say it right? He's going off.
I wasn't worried for
He's
Game
going off.
7. First half, I'm still running around in Orangeburg,
Yeah.
just running.
He's going the
errands,
fuck off. Yeah,
still working on my car. I tuned in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
LeBron
knew
didn't have
that.
that shit.
I knew I wasn't never worried.
And then people say, well, why he didn't do that all game? Tyronn Lue don't know what LeBron is going to show up, so he can't change his lineup till like the second quarter. If LeBron comes out and tells Lue, listen to me, I'm going to the rack every play,
Yeah.
Lue will know to put shooters out there. But he don't know because LeBron might come out there and want to play with Kevin Love, try to get Kevin Love involved, and now Lue like, oh my God, here we go again. LeBron, you bullshitting. You trying to get him involved, go to the rack. But Game 7, LeBron was like this. Simple.
like
Jordan came out there, it's buckets.
I like when LeBron plays like that.
Kobe comes out there, that see what if LeBron does that every game, like Jordan and Kobe, then you can say, damn, LeBron got that killer instinct. But I told you, LeBron not a finisher, so he really don't have to be, he really need a finisher. I bet any amount of money if IT was still with LeBron and right now and Wade, they wouldn't have went to Game 7.
Yeah.
They're one-on-one players. They will get it done.
Because I think Game 6, Clarkson, Nance, and Hood combined for 1 point.
Did you see that stat that everybody keeps showing that?
How
LeBron.
none of his teammates scored 20 points
Yeah,
in the whole series?
yeah. You see how stupid that sounds? To a person who don't watch the game, that sounds great, don't it? Don't that sound good?
I don't think it happens much.
I'm saying, do that. That sounds good, don't it?
Well, as far as an anomaly,
That sounds
Yeah.
good for a stat.
yeah,
LeBron controls who shoots the fucking ball.
Statistically speaking, yeah. If you're just looking at the stat page.
They get the box score and say, damn, nobody scored over 20? You didn't know LeBron ain't passing the fucking ball. He want this man to shoot, this man to shoot, this man to shoot, this. LeBron controls that. If he wants you to get 20, you will get 20. If LeBron want a person to get 20 points, he will go to that side, make that man help every time and kick it to you. If he wants to do it, he can do it. He just chooses to get everybody involved.
Mhm.
LeBron is smart.
Yeah, because that's actually a better that
That
because now you don't
Thank
know who,
you.
don't
Thank
know
Thank
who
you.
to focus on.
That sounds
you have,
great.
You have to guard all 5
Yeah,
players.
that's what LeBron trying to do. He not trying to go get Kevin Love 40
Yeah.
and Tristan Thompson 2 when he can make all y'all get 10, 12. Now the team is like, oh, we had a good game.
Just like, well, that's how Toronto is, aren't they? This is like
That's what I'm saying.
they're up and down
Them
with those 2
motherfuckers-
players.
Hey, the motherfuckers better goddamn bring
The Trash Brothers,
Hey, who?
DeRozan
Oh, I
and
just don't
Love.
like Larry, but DeRozan.
I hate Lowry.
Man, DeRozan's a fucking problem. He's a
good.
fucking problem.
I just hate that he plays for Toronto.
Yeah. He's a fucking
I
problem.
wish he would have went to LA.
LeBron better goddamn tie them goddamn new shits he about to come out there with, because if he gone DeRozan, he getting cooked. Hands down. But I know what they're going to do.
JR?
Guard who?
I don't know. Is LeBron going to guard the whole series?
No. LeBron is going to guard the weakest link.
Yeah.
And
So
play-
who's going to guard DeRozan?
Whoever is getting cooked. It don't matter. Whoever you put over there.
JR's getting beat by.
Oladipo like a motherfucker. But DeRozan's not fast as Oladipo.
Is Oladipo going to make that leap?
He's a superstar. He's a superstar. That's why I keep telling
Well,
y'all,
I mean, okay,
move fucking
when
Westbrook.
you
Move
said-
Westbrook to the 2. We would have been saw Oladipo doing this shit last year.
Is he going to be a successful superstar? Because there's a lot
What's
of
success?
championship.
Who?
Oladipo.
So you're telling me now the only way
I just don't like calling 15 guys in the NBA a superstar. I just don't like calling them that.
Well, everybody can win a championship.
Yeah, but I think we're kind of real loose with the term superstar.
So you telling me Devin Booker ain't a superstar?
I have no idea. Who does he play for?
Man, get out of here.
I don't know.
You're not here.
Who's Devin Booker?
Phoenix Suns. The guy who's got the
Oh
most
yeah,
points.
he got 70 points one game. Yeah, that's right.
You tell-
Well, he plays for Phoenix. That's what I'm talking about.
Is he not a superstar because he plays for Phoenix?
I don't know. Like
Oh my goodness.
in the history, how many like legit superstars played for had the worst record in the NBA?
A guy who scored 70 points ain't a superstar?
Well, I don't know the situation. Weren't they trying to?
Man, get out of here, man. A guy who scored 70 points.
Did they even win that game?
Duh!
I thought they lost the game.
No, they didn't lose. They won
Are
that
you
game.
sure?
They won that
They
game.
lost.
Well, if they lost, then he got 70,
I
so
think,
hey.
I think they lost that game.
Well, I can't believe you said he's not a superstar.
I think people would agree with that. Was he even an All-Star this year? Did he make the All-Star team? Oh wait, because we have 50 superstars in the NBA. There's 50.
Who?
I don't know if Booker's a superstar.
You want me to? Do you want me to run down a list of superstars right now? And you count them out
No,
for me.
no. Before I want to make you define a superstar, and then define a superstar.
You're astronomically great. Nobody can touch you. Period. On offense.
Okay, so it's not necessarily a stat thing, a winning
No,
thing.
no. You're astronomically. Nobody can stop you. I will name them right now.
Well, you also said that the NBA today was an offense-only league.
Yeah, it is.
So
you
everybody looks good.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. I'm gonna give you. You said okay. You count these. LeBron.
Okay, clearly.
LeBron.
No doubt about it.
Kevin Durant.
Absolutely.
Kawhi Leonard. Steph Curry.
Yes. Wait, Kawhi.
What? Man, I'm not even about to. Don't even stop me.
Okay.
Don't even stop me. I ain't even going.
Okay, well, let me.
James Harden.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you a couple. Let me ask you a question. A couple questions. All right. Tell me Kawhi's best game ever.
I don't care what.
See, you just say what
he got every.
You can tell Booker's best game ever.
Man, I don't even know.
Points.
But he's a superstar. He's a superstar. Period. That
But
ain't no conversation.
He has to have
Period.
an iconic game
Period.
at least, right?
He's a superstar. Period. Hands down. He plays with the
Jordan.
Spurs. Nobody's gonna go out there and get 50.
We can rattle off Jordan's greatest games ever.
Russell Westbrook.
I can rattle off.
I'm gonna name the guards.
Okay.
Westbrook.
Okay. Let's start over. Okay.
LeBron.
I think
KD.
LeBron clearly has some of the greatest games. He had one just this series, the game-winning.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, Curry.
Russell Westbrook.
Yep.
James Harden.
I agree.
Giannis from Milwaukee.
Oh no.
What the fuck
No
are
way.
you talking?
No way. What's Giannis' best game ever?
Man, I'm not even talking about.
If you don't have a best game
Well,
ever,
you sound crazy if you think he's not a superstar. Like, what are you? What the fuck?
a superstar, like, why don't you have
Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins,
Anthony Davis? I agree with.
Damian
He had
Lillard,
a 59-point game.
Damian Lillard.
No, he got swept in the first round.
Man, I ain't even fucking. And DeMar
He's
DeRozan.
really good.
This is fucking crazy.
I just don't think.
This is
Okay,
fucking crazy.
well then the superstar don't mean a whole lot then.
This shit crazy.
How many superstars do you want to have in the NBA?
I want a team, every team to have a superstar.
So one for every team.
Every team don't
so
have
it's
it.
30 superstars.
Yeah.
No
If
matter-
your team don't got a superstar, you ain't even in the playoffs.
Well, Phoenix wasn't in the playoffs. They weren't even close. They were
That's
worse.
what I'm saying. If you don't have at least one, you're not in the playoffs.
Who's the superstar on Brooklyn? D'Angelo Russell? He's a superstar?
They're not in the playoffs. I just told you, if you don't have a superstar, you're not going to the playoffs. I just said that.
But if you do have a superstar, shouldn't you not be dead last?
Who's last?
Phoenix, weren't they like dead last?
I mean, I don't know. What he did. Like, he don't have nobody. They probably lost
D'Angelo
games.
Russell doesn't have anybody.
I'm saying they probably lost. They lose
But they
games
bought-
on. You
but
know they
they-
lose games on purpose, right?
Oh yeah, tanking. Oh, that's a sign of a superstar if you tanking.
Devin Booker came out and said, "I don't want to be in Phoenix next year
Bledsoe's-
if they don't
oh.
if they don't try to win." He just said this.
Yeah.
Nationally, he said, I don't want to be in Phoenix if we're losing on purpose. I cannot keep doing this. They're losing on purpose.
Yeah, I believe that.
So who else?
Mark Cuban was saying that Mark Cuban was yelling at his team to stop winning so much.
Yeah, that's what people do.
But I don't think a superstar tanks. Kobe never tanked.
So you're saying out of the All-Star game this year, there were some people that played that aren't that aren't superstars?
I think superstar is a step higher than all-star to me.
What makes you a superstar then?
I think you're better than an all-star. I think you're
so name one of them players on there that's not better than a damn all-star. Every player in the goddamn all-star game average at least goddamn.
I think superstars are the upper tier of the all-stars.
Oh, well, okay, I agree with you.
There we go.
Because Al Horford ain't no superstar.
No way.
But he's an all-star.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So all-star doesn't mean anything. It's not the be-all, end-all.
No. Dragic and
Andre
Drummond, they not superstar, but they played in the All-Star game.
No.
They're not superstar. So let's count the rest of them that are.
P.J. Brown was an all-star, no superstar. I think
Look at that fucking Kyle Lowry ain't no fucking superstar, and he a 4-time All-Star. Damn,
No
man,
way.
he a 4-time All-Star. He third team
Kyle
All-NBA.
Lowry will never be a superstar.
Yeah,
No way. DeRozan,
If you say DeRozan is not a superstar,
no. I'm saying I think.
He averaged 24 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds.
I think he's a legitimate all-star whose situation prevents him from being able to do the things we expect from a superstar, like take over games, put the team on their back, and win it. I like a player that can win a game on his own. Like we saw Jordan do that all the time. Kobe always did that. I think Anthony Davis could. There was a point in the time when Jermaine O'Neal was the superstar of the Pacers, even though he still had Reggie Miller. I watched him in the playoffs just work out, and I can remember his best game.
No, you don't.
No, his best game was against. Actually, his series best game was against New Jersey.
What he had?
2003. I just remember them going to him every single possession, and he was scoring. But this is what 15 years ago. I don't remember his stats.
What'd you say again?
It's 15 years ago.
What did you say? So I can type this shit.
I think at one point for a season or two, Jermaine O'Neal was a superstar, but he didn't maintain it his whole career though.
What year was that? You think this happened?
2003 versus the Nets. I just remember watching the game. Oh, here's Mr. Don't Go By the Stats.
I'm bringing this bullshit up.
I bet he's. Are you gonna pull up the game footage? No, are you gonna pull up the game footage, or are you gonna look up the stats?
Bo,
you said you go talk.
You said 2003.
Let me look.
He averaged 20 points.
Okay, that's pretty good.
He averaged 20 and 10.
That's pretty good.
Well, shit, did fucking Horford is a fucking superstar.
No, but he was the center of the offense.
Hey,
is Horford going?
Hey,
is he averaging 20 and 10?
I think he averaged like 15.
But didn't you just say you don't go by the stat sheet?
I don't remember shit from 2003.
But you can YouTube it.
So you want me to YouTube?
You gotta watch it.
But that's what people do. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You just told me the YouTube shit.
Yeah.
I didn't. Why? I want to see the full. If
Yeah,
I go to YouTube and watch the full game.
Or trust my account.
Nah, fuck that. Can I go to YouTube and watch the whole game?
I watched the whole game.
Can I go to YouTube and watch the whole game?
I bet you could.
Well, that's what I have to do.
Okay. I can't wait to see.
Catch me on next episode.
Maybe we should do it.
Catch me on next episode.
Maybe that would be one of these episodes. We sit down and watch the 2003 playoffs.
Yeah, I had it playing right here. I mean, look at this.
Then we can watch Jermaine O'Neal go off on.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So we gonna get off Jermaine O'Neal and go to tonight's damn game is.
Oh, Celtics. They play tonight.
Yeah, who you thinking? Damn, the game on right now.
I don't even care. Right, I don't know. I think that series, it needs to get to game 4 or 5 before I start kind of getting interested. I didn't even watch the singles.
Get to 4 or 5. Shit might be over.
But if it
in
is,
4.
Okay, well then if it's over in 4, I'm glad I didn't waste my time on it.
Yeah, fucking. Don't think though. I forgot that I said the 76ers would win the championship.
I believe they should beat the Celtics, but well, how do you feel about the Celtics beating Milwaukee
Matchup problem.
with superstar
Matchup
Giannis?
problem.
How many superstars play for Celtics right now?
You got. That's why they won. They got more role players
Yeah.
and they got one superstar. That's why they won.
Bledsoe's not a superstar.
No.
He's the one going around
He's
not
an all-star, but
he's the one going around not knowing people's names.
Yeah, they gave each other dap after the game. Did you see that? They said the only reason why they was going at each other because they was playing against each other. Other than that, they're cool. They talked after the game. It was like
So that was just for.
that was just they're playing against each other.
that was kind of like.
They respect each
That
other.
was like trash talk.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
to get yourself hyped
Yeah.
for the game.
Yeah.
Well, I can accept that. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you're just doing that, just okay. I approve of anything that makes you play harder.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever gets you up and excited to put on your best effort, I can appreciate that. I thought you was just kind of doing it in a way to be disrespectful towards Rozier.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Celtics, but without Jaylen Brown, man, they gonna fuck up, man. That shit said he ain't playing today because his hamstring. They need him.
Can you imagine the Sixers still lost?
If they lost,
If they still lost to the Celtics?
I don't know, man. I mean,
Yeah.
but the Celtics got a good team, man. Like,
Yeah, the coach too.
but they got to go to the bench, and you ain't even got Jaylen Brown to start. So that mean that bench player got to probably start.
Is there a team that, other than the Warriors, that you can put Brad Stevens on as a coach and they become a bigger favorite?
The Hornets,
So he could take them and really give.
Kemba Walker, Dwight Howard, the guy from the guy they paid all that money to.
I keep thinking Hornets as in New Orleans. Yeah,
No, hell
the
no.
Pelicans. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Charlotte's
Hornets right now.
Lamb, Bacon, that team get a coach like that. Oh man, that East gonna be tough. It'll be tough. Cause they'll learn how to play basketball like fluently instead of just coming down, pick and roll, throw it down low. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brad Stevens gonna teach them like how to move the ball. You know how to make everybody. Man, that should be tough.
So if the NBA is becoming this type of style of basketball, do you think it would be easier for college coaches to come in?
No, it'd be worse. Them college coaches
Don't they
try
play
to-
like that now?
Hell no.
I thought Villanova just won like that.
They won a championship last 2 out of 3 years.
Yeah, so you think Villanova's coach can come to the NBA?
Hell no, man.
Why not? It's a personality thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Villanova had better talent.
He doesn't have an NBA
Hell
background.
no. Hell no. They ain't gonna respect him.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
Because
dude,
he's used to talking to
you know
18-year-olds.
what I'm saying? You talking that bullshit, these NBA players, these motherfuckers ain't listening to what you got to say. You gonna run my shit. You telling us we gotta run your shit. That man already said he ain't
I
going to the
think
NBA.
Stackhouse can still play, right?
I don't know. He said he played sometime.
Like he could play some of his players one-on-one.
But you see, like Penny Hardaway coaching Memphis, like
Yeah.
they will respect him. Like he's preparing you for the NBA.
He was a superstar.
What's the guy from Alabama? Point guard. They used to play with the Spurs. He's the coach now for Alabama
Jesus.
with Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton is NBA ready right now because of him.
Okay.
Avery Johnson.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? Coaches who come from the NBA to college, it'll work. You go from the college to the NBA,
Yeah.
it's different. I'm pretty sure Avery Johnson got into it with some college players. He probably was talking to him any kind of way because he used to playing with grown men. Like he probably had to learn to tone that shit down. Like, but
I still don't think there's 30 superstars in the NBA.
no, hell no, it ain't
I don't
30
think there's 20.
superstars. No, it ain't 30 superstars. It's probably like 15
Yeah. I can go-
superstars.
Yeah, I agree with 15.
Yeah.
That
But that's not enough to say the NBA has what 2019.
I think that's fair. I don't
You
think
got 2 probably or 3 on one team.
Yeah.
So that ain't good. That's what Charles Barkley keeps saying. Like, why am I watching this basketball? Like, y'all already know who's going to the finals. Like, that's that, and nobody want to be in the NBA. Well, I mean, like, why are you watching it? I watch it because, like I say, that shit went to Game 7 with Cleveland and damn.
I watch it for the storylines.
But they be coming up with some dumb shit, man, for ratings. Like, they say some stupid shit, man. I just told you the stat where they were saying no player scored over 20 points, but they not saying LeBron controls who shoots.
And in time where we celebrate teamwork and everybody contributing.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're saying, oh, maybe like now they're contradicting themselves. Do you want everybody to feel a part of it, or you just want to have two players like Toronto does as far as scoring?
Like I say, that's how I had like how 76ers went and got those two other Bellinelli, you know. See what I'm saying? Because they know what him, Redick, and all of them, like, they deadly from downtown. What was the trivia question last time? I think we
answered it, but I forgot it. I got.
It's your turn. This
yeah. Who is the only player in NBA history to win a championship in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s?
Did they play in the game?
They were on the team. And they played in the game. Yeah, I saw them play.
80s?
80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Okay. That's a hard question, eh? Can you tell me what team it is?
I'll tell you the years.
All right.
And then hopefully you know the teams by the years. You won a championship 89, 90, 96, and...
Talking about Ori?
2000. No.
Hold up. 2000. The Lakers won in 2000.
Ori was a rookie in 92.
Okay, so 80, 90.
80, 89, 90, 96, and 2000. So he's got 4 rings of 3 teams.
And he played on Chicago Bulls.
Uh-huh.
Is it Horace Grant?
No. Never played for the Pistons.
You said this guy got in the game in the 2000s?
Yes. He was a backup.
Back up to what?
Shaq. He was a backup center for the 2000 championship Lakers.
Man, I'm lost. Who?
John Spider Sally.
You said he played.
Played for the
Pistons. You said.
Yeah.
I said, did he play?
Yeah, he played. I watched him play. Because it was funny watching. It was funny watching. When the Lakers were playing the Blazers,
mm-hmm.
and it was Shaq versus Arvydas Sabonis. These are 2 huge guys. These are 2 massive guys. And when like Arvydas Sabonis would come out, you'd see what's his name, Grant, something Grant,
mm-hmm.
Have to guard Shaq, and I was like, Jesus, they just went right to Shaq. And the same thing with Sally.
I gotta find
just to drop down.
I get what you're saying. I have to see how many minutes he played in this fucking finals.
Well, when Shaq's averaging like 40 minutes a game.
That's what I'm saying. You said he played.
He played, yeah.
I gotta fucking see this.
But even if you didn't play, just being on the team, you're gonna get a ring.
Man, come on, man. This man fucking played 3 minutes. That's my fucking cousin, and he played 3 minutes, man. Why would you get that trivia, man? That's not even.
Because he's the
man.
He's the only player.
Yeah.
To achieve
come on,
that.
Man. Come on.
But he still counts. It's still a record.
It counts.
It's a record.
It counts. I got a good question for you now. I got a good question for you.
Oh, and shout out to one of our listeners, Alex Mackey, for providing that trivia question.
Oh yeah, you got me too. You got me. You got me.
I figured since you guys are both called Spider, you'd
Man, nobody calls me Spider, man. Who calls me Spider?
I've heard it before. I mean, I've
when
heard
did you ever hear
on the show. On the show.
You heard? Oh! I didn't know.
Yeah, I called you Spider once or twice. Try to make it stick.
Dang, I'm trying to think of a good tribute.
You never did the spider dribble?
Man, get the hell out of here. That bullshit, yeah.
You know, the thing that you never would do in a game, but they made you learn how to do?
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
I was so good at that spider dribble. Because it's usually good for like a long arm big man. It's like, oh, you know what else I could do very well on the team? That drill where you just run down the court and you're not dribbling between legs.
Yeah, I know
you're like I was always the winner of that down and back. So yeah, the 90s was a good time of doing drills that didn't have.
Who had the highest 3-point field goal percentage ever in the NBA?
As a career?
Yeah.
Steve Kerr.
Wrong.
At the time he had it.
Not at the time. I'm saying for the career.
Now, like no, there was a time.
Ever.
There was a time when he did have.
Oh, okay.
Of
all time now.
It's got to be Curry now, right? Well, who passed? Who passed him?
Curry's up there. Paul Pierce is ahead of Curry.
But at one point, Steve Kerr did have the.
Yeah, Ray Allen, 40%.
Oh, Jesus. It's only 40%?
Yeah. You talking about only?
It just seems like,
what the hell?
that seems like an average year. 40% from the three-point line.
Career?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Most players shoot like 37 now.
But the good ones are always at 40.
But I'm saying if that's for your career, and you have more three-point field goals than anybody.
You talking about most made or highest?
No, I'm saying
percentage?
made.
I thought you said highest percentage.
Like highest field goal. Well, maybe I'll answer the question.
Yeah, he said percentage.
Well, percentage-wise, he still got. If he makes the most,
But he
Will
shot
he
more.
still be-
He shot more.
you think so?
Kerr played a Jordan and was wide open every time.
Ray Allen's number one though.
3-point field goal percentage as a career. I'm at basketballreference.com. Steve Kerr, 45% for a career. Followed by Hubert Davis, Drazen Petrovic, then Steph Curry. So this is career 3-point field goal percentage. But yeah, if you said total, yeah, I do Ray Allen because I saw the day he broke the record, and Reggie was at the game because Reggie had the record. Reggie's an announcer. Ray Allen, they were playing the Lakers at the time. Rondo shovel passes to Ray Allen because he knew he had the record coming up. He makes it. They call a timeout. Him and Reggie hug each other at across the scorer's table. Yeah, basketballreference.com. You go to the leaders. Yeah, Steve Kerr, highest by a whole percentage. But now you got Curry, number 4 as a career. Kyle Korver's number 6. Klay Thompson's number 11.
So,
But Korver's just a 3-point shooter, just like Kerr was. Korver's a score anywhere on the floor guy and a defender.
who?
I thought you said Klay plays defense.
Well, I thought you just said Culver just now.
No.
You almost made me.
Maybe,
I was about to throw my phone.
Maybe, hey, you know him when he played for Creighton. He beat. No, I think did CMU beat Creighton. I just remember when I was in college we played Creighton, and Corver was really good. I think we won, but then we went to play Duke. Our guys were falling on the floor. We had the ball. We were crossing ourselves over.
Shocked, nervous, and
I
shit.
couldn't handle that. I was just deers in headlights.
Man, that bullshit. I mean, I can see it.
I mean, Duke's huge compared to Central.
But now that shit wouldn't happen because the talent levels came down. So like whether you play D1,
yeah,
D2,
I think our
anybody can eat on these levels now.
Yeah.
Because the talent levels came down. Because everybody's in the gym working, like shooting threes and shit. Like that shit is a good factor. Like that's what kind of like say this era is watered down. Because if you didn't have an in between game before, like you would lose.
Yeah.
But now it's like, long as you can shoot that three, you're always in the game. What's the So we're gonna talk about.
You know,
the next episode we'll talk about tonight's game and.
Yeah, right now.
Tomorrow, who plays tomorrow?
Oh, I think Cavs, Toronto, and then Golden State, New Orleans. So you only got 2 games tomorrow. We only got 1 game tonight. That's Celtics Sixers. They are currently at Boston's up 21-13 right now in the first quarter. 3 minutes to go.
Boston up 13?
Mm-hmm. They're up 21-13.
Okay.
That'd be interesting. One team's kind of up and coming. One team is they're just a solid team, but they don't have, like you said,
they got great role players.
I think, like you said, they don't have that superstar that puts them over the edge.
But whoever win the matchup, well, I can't say whoever because I picked Philly to win, but Embiid has to win that matchup.
But you gotta think Brad Stevens is he's got some
Yeah,
strategy.
but in the fourth
Hey,
quarter, it's going to show.
remember back when Indiana, the last time they were good, how Cleveland totally took out Roy Hibbert from the series?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't do that when Embiid.
Because they would put Bosch on corner 3.
But see, Embiid can't do it. You can't. Embiid shoots.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It was they took.
You can do that.
He was a good player at the time.
What you think the Warriors gonna do with Capella? Same shit.
Yeah.
The same shit. If they meet, he gonna bring your ass from out of that pick.
But doesn't he have an advantage on his end of the floor?
That pick and roll shit ain't working on the Warriors.
I don't know, just offensive rebound, roll.
That pick and roll shit not working on the Warriors. They're switching everything. They say it all the time. They don't give a fuck what you run. They're switching. You can run the pick and roll. They're gonna switch. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All these other teams trying to go under, go around.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I
The Warriors are
switching.
switching.
I like switching.
You come set the screen, I'm moving back. Throw this shit to Capella. Let him kill me down low. Let him get 2 points.
Yeah, let him try to score.
Yeah. Okay, 2 versus 3.
But James Harden's got the unstoppable move.
You think James Harden scoring 40 on the Warriors? No fucking way.
He's got that step.
They'll put Iguodala on that shit and lock
the
all that.
step back though.
It's impossible to stop that. Nobody can stop
That's
that.
what I just said. Didn't I just say?
But if he shoots 40 times and gets 40 points, did you not just see what happened to Westbrook? He shot 43
I don't think
times.
those guys are the same player. I think. I don't think they played. I don't think Billy Donovan played. Like they said, like you were
He
saying.
should be fired.
Yeah, because your own coach took Melo out of the game.
But I know, but he said he had liked Westbrook playing the way he did. Westbrook shot 43 times.
I like Westbrook being super aggressive, and we know he'll pass the ball because he led the league in assists this year. He'll pass the ball, but they didn't put Melo in position to succeed. Just like what was that? What was the other team that they wouldn't post up their big man ever? Oh, who was that? Jeez, I can't remember the. It was I don't know. One of these teams has a big player that they would just not go to because Jeff Teague just had to keep shooting floaters. Who's Jeff Teague play for?
What? He plays for Minnesota.
Oh, I'm looking on the wrong side. Okay.
Oh shit.
Go. I remember him as
got another goddamn box score. Goddamn.
No, I remember because I always remember him as the Pacers player or Atlanta player.
Oh.
I remember him.
Did you see the picture that they have with him and Drew Holiday? Said what player played from 2 teams in the playoffs? They actually do look alike.
No, but I remember.
Not Jeff Teague, but
I remember I used to hate Jeff Teague because he was always
in Atlanta.
Yeah, because Atlanta was always like that. Like they really wanted Atlanta to be good.
But LeBron was in the East.
Yeah,
man.
but it was like Jeff Teague was annoyingly kind of
He
good.
was good. He was good.
And that whenever a team plays Atlanta, I was like, can you just sweep Atlanta because they're the most boring team every season. And Jeff Teague
with Dwight Howard in them, it was alright.
They didn't make playoffs last year.
When they had Dwight Howard, Jeff Teague.
Did they make playoffs last year?
No, I don't know if that Dwight Howard was in Charlotte, right?
No, he was in Atlanta last year.
They didn't make the playoffs with that team?
I don't think so.
That team was exciting to watch, though. The times that I saw him play on TV.
But Dwight Howard is kind of like...
He was averaging 20-something, and that Dwight Howard was coming back. That's why they paid him that money to go to Charlotte. He showed that year that he was almost back.
He was doing good this year, towards the end of the year, but I don't know. It's like you kind of give up on a player after a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I do, as far as a fan, as somebody watch. But Jeff Teague is always that guy I hated, and I'm always thinking of him in Atlanta. And I was like, Jesus, can this guy just roll over and die already? Atlanta, you're not going to beat Cleveland. Just go ahead. I just wanted to hurry up and get to a good series, which this year's playoffs is totally different. I think we've had a lot of good series. I'd like to see the Sixers and Celtics at least go 6 games. Now, what I like about that series is both teams have good home crowds. especially the Sixers. And the Celtics always have a good crowd.
Yeah.
They have good fans. They do. Their mayor gets behind the team too. I don't know what to say about Cleveland. They're just Utah. I don't know. Do you think they're gonna?
I don't even want to talk about them.
They kind of
It's gonna be
had their
sweet.
success.
Yeah,
They've had their success for
They're
the
gonna be
season. And Pelicans, yeah. So the West doesn't look very exciting, and yeah, it's that Eastern Conference. That's going to be a war. Jesus. So you could either have Cleveland Sixers, which is what most people are probably betting on, or you could have Cleveland Celtics, which still would be pretty kind of interesting. That'd be weird if he
Nobody's gonna see
if
that.
he lost to the Celtics without Kyrie.
Or Hayward.
But like the whole thing is like he desperately did it.
He wasn't lose to the Celtics. The Celtics don't shoot threes, and he don't shoot threes like that. Like LeBron will win this series.
Well, the big storyline at the beginning of the season is like, well, what if Kyrie beats LeBron in the playoffs?
Yeah.
But what if his team beats him without him? That would be too weird. That would be some bizarro.
Yeah.
Or we could have Toronto Sixers, which it would be a fresh kind of,
Eastern Conference.
you know, or Toronto Celtics. I think I'd rather see the Toronto Sixers. Sixers.
Hell no. I want to see LeBron. What the fuck? What
No,
the fuck?
if it was Toronto Sixers or Toronto Celtics, I'd rather see Toronto Sixers. But yeah, I just wanted LeBron to keep going, keep making people mad, and this LeBron hate tour continues for another 2 weeks, and maybe 4 more weeks, maybe all the way to June. You know, where we wake up every morning hoping LeBron would finally. I love how people hate him. I think the hate on Golden State has gone down a lot. I remember people used to really hate.
They don't even think they're going to win the championship this year. That's why it went down. Once you start losing a few games,
because you're not a threat.
Yeah.
To them, they're not a threat.
Yeah. Until they get up there and go up by 20.
Until here we are. Cavs, Warriors, round four. But and then again, I still like that. I think that's we're seeing things that's never been done before.
Man, don't do LeBron like that, man.
What?
Make him go up there against them again, man. Man, they cannot compete, man. They don't shoot enough threes, man.
You know how LeBron, he has that Jordan mentality is he's not going to let the fear of failure discourage him from giving his best effort. That's why Jordan tried baseball. That's why Jordan came back. Because he has no fear of failure. And yeah, it probably would suck to lose. And really, you've only lost 1 finals in a row.
Yeah.
But if you lose this time, it's only 2 finals in a row. It's not like you lost 4 straight finals. You won the 2016 one. You're the reason.
He didn't win that one. The NBA gave it to him.
Well, either way, I think you can say that about a lot. You can say that about the Lakers.
So he can win for the land. No, the Lakers already had plenty of championships. Cleveland never won one ever.
No, I think the NBA gives other teams championships too sometimes.
Cleveland never won one ever.
I know that.
So that's what I'm saying.
Either has Pelicans. They never won one.
They gotta make it there.
Raptors have never won.
They gotta make it there. But there's the LBJ and there's Steph Curry on there. The next episode we gonna goddamn discuss these games today and tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's wait a couple days because I guess either if you want to go Wednesday or Thursday.
Because that way we'll see who wins tomorrow. The Warriors and the Pelicans. They might be.
Oh, then the 20 push-ups are on the line. Yeah, let's meet again on Wednesday. Okay, at least by Wednesday, so we can do the push-up challenge.
Your ass is. The man said Cleveland's gonna beat Toronto in Toronto, game 1.
Should I just go on Facebook Live and do it if?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay, if they lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I turn this iPad right to you. Like, look at this guy here.
No, like as soon as or at the end of the game, one of us has to go on Facebook Live and do it. Okay.
Okay. Tomorrow then. That means somebody see the
So
push-ups
but I'm
tomorrow.
saying we don't wait for the show. We
Yeah.
just go, yeah. That's fair. That'll be fun. So it gives the fans something to watch in an otherwise maybe boring game. I'm pretty confident in LeBron.
Yeah,
the king.
alright.
The king.
All right.
They're not gonna see my advantage is that the NBA is not gonna let LeBron go down 0-1 in another series. They're not gonna let that happen. So I got the refs on my side. I think they're gonna cheat for LeBron if necessary, and because no way we're gonna do this storyline of LeBron just struggles.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
He's
getting
not gonna-
old. He's getting old.
Yeah, you know, it was fun.
Yeah.
We
did
the
the
haters
work,
got their hopes up
And just-
against the Pacers. So I think next series is going to be just routine. LeBron's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
come in, destroy your hopes on your own court, and then Sally be doing 20 push-ups, as if that's going to be tough.
I'm ready for him. All right.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see what happens, and have a good night.